With the U.S. labor market showing continued signs of solid strength this past week, the week ahead is poised to provide further details about the employment picture, as well as more insights into the direction of the economy. Investors will get an update Tuesday from the Labor Department on the latest job openings and labor turnover survey, it's better known as JOLTS, which will dive deeper into the monthly changes in job openings, hires, and separations. Job openings rose to roughly 6.7 million in the last business day of April, rising above the number of unemployed and setting a new series high. Out on Wednesday, the Producer Price Index will release its final demand reading for June, as well as a fresh report on petroleum inventories from the EIA. The calendar will also reveal the latest gauge on monthly and annual inflation, with the CPI out on Thursday morning, along with a weekly report on initial jobless claims. Meanwhile, prices on imports and exports Friday will also give investors some color on inflationary measures, and the University of Michigan's survey on consumer sentiment will cap off the week with a clearer view of spending behaviors. The week ahead will also call some Fed speakers to their podiums, after the market digested the minutes from the central bank's June meeting, when it lifted rates by a quarter basis point for the second time this year. The market generally believes the central bank will remain on its rate hiking path if the economy continues to expand and employment continues to strengthen. However, recent global trade-related activity is widely considered to pose a clear risk to the Fed's path. Against this backdrop, New York Fed Chief John Williams is set to meet with community leaders in the borough of Brooklyn on Wednesday. On Thursday, Minneapolis Fed President Neil Kashkari will participate in a panel discussion on immigration, while Philadelphia Fed Chief Patrick Harker is slated to speak later in the day at an economic summit in Idaho. The Fed will also release its semi-annual monetary policy report to Congress on Friday, ahead of Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's congressional testimony the following week. In the meantime, Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic will hold a town hall chat in Northern Virginia at the week's close. While the corporate side of the calendar remains very light for most of the week, the market's attention will likely be squarely focused on second quarter earnings, with Citigroup, Wells Fargo, and JP Morgan jump-starting the season before the market opened on Friday. Visit the IBKR Trader Workstation for a full list of U.S. and global economic data, corporate events and earnings, IPOs, and more. I'm Steven Levine with Interactive Brokers, asking you to enjoy your weekend.